got a secret for y'all. Come a little closer. It's the motherfucking duo.
The duo. It's the motherfucking duo. The duo.
My name is Neat.
Yeah, my name is this.
Hey, Neat.
My name is this. Yeah.
And it's the D to the U to the O.
Oh, D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O. What it do? Rusty, musty, crusty, crazy.
We back at it like a crack at it. We back at it like a crack at it.
Bro.
What's up with y'all? We back. We
No
back.
way.
We back. I know.
Ooh.
I know you watching. I know you liking.
Yeah.
I know you like me.
Yeah.
You're smirking. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit too loud for y'all. I'm gonna calm down because it's a little nice. It's a little nice. I don't want to know now, but yeah.
What it do, y'all? The duo.
What's up with y'all? We back. I'm Tanika Roche.
I'm Destiny
And
Lynn.
this is the DNT Podcast.
Of two best friends to bring you the real deal, holy deal.
The real deal feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get into it.
How you feeling?
I don't know why I got this. I don't know where this came from. It's time to wind down and I'm just bouncing everywhere.
I'm just.
Yeah. I'm feeling good.
That's good.
I'm good. Everyone 10, how you feeling? I'm feeling.
That's you. You
I'm
want
feeling
to
good
tell them what
over
today is?
It's a real nigga holiday.
Holiday.
It's a real nigga holiday.
Yeah. Y'all see the shirts. Y'all see the merch. Y'all
See the
shirt.
shirt? Yeah,
Y'all see the merch.
Yeah. We got a mixtape coming, sound like. Just go throw me in the booth, sir. Just throw me in the booth. I'm ready. Thanks. But yes, y'all. Before we get into the highlights, we have a shout out to give. Today is February 15th. And on this day, a motherfucking king was born. You hear me? Happy birthday to my blood brother, Dontre, aka
Donnie
P.
P. It's Donnie.
We told y'all we was gonna get into this at a later episode.
For sure.
This still not the episode, so you still gotta keep watching.
We ain't got time, right?
Right.
To be right.
But y'all, just know today is my brother's birthday. I lost him last year of June. He would have been 28 today. Can we just have a moment of silence?
Yes.
Count to 5.
Okay.
Happy heavenly birthday to my brother Dontre. I love you. We miss you. We forever
definitely-
repping the brand.
Hey. It forever alive.
Yeah, it's the cheers. It's the cheers.
Yeah, it's the cheers. I drink almost gone, but to P Donnie.
To P
If you know, you know.
And in honor of my bro, we named this drink that we made tonight the Blue
Blue
Dunny.
Dunny.
The Blue Dunny. Cheers.
Cheers.
And if you want to know what these drinks called that we be making, you need to follow the TikTok.
The TikTok facts.
TikTok is gonna be linked below. Yeah, get into it. Yeah. Destiny Lynn.
Should I say?
Let's get into these highlights. Let's
Okay.
get into it.
Well, you gotta go first.
Okay.
Cause mine gonna be a little lengthy.
You said, ooh.
I mean,
Alrighty.
because like yesterday.
Let me go and get out the way, y'all. Okay, so I did boom, 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 because I'm so ready for y'all to hear friends. But yes, y'all.
So funny.
I would have to say my highlight of the week would be, of course, going back home again.
Yes.
I went back home for my godson's birthday party. He turned 7 years old.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yes, he's 7. Yes, so took all
Just
together.
at the pool with
Little peanut, yes, girl. So of course I went back home for that. I enjoyed that. Of course, I always seeing my folks, kicking it with them, and I also had to go home. Unfortunately, for another funeral, my uncle passed away. R.I.P. to my Uncle Jimmy. But yeah, that was really my highlight. I went home, seen my folks, seen my godson, kicked it for his birthday. You know, it's always a good vibe when you're around family. So yeah, and I guess
I got two.
I'm actually looking forward to this weekend coming up, like going back to the A, back to my second home.
Are you sure we don't need to move there?
Hey.
Anyway.
To be continued. Yeah. We ain't even gonna talk about that right now. But we probably, yeah.
We'll just see where the road is taking us.
Where God lead us.
Yeah,
for real.
thanks.
He might have other plans for us by this time next year, so.
Thanks.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend.
It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna catch up on sleep, guys. Just kidding. I work 2 jobs. That was cute, huh? I thought I was gonna catch up on sleep since you was gonna be on.
You probably still can. You're gonna get a little relaxation in. Friday night. Come on home and rest. Get it over with. Yeah. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be straight. I'm gonna be calling you, but you're gonna be. No, I'm gonna be calling. It's okay. But yes, y'all, enough about little old me and my little boring
my goodness.
And my little boring highlights. Leanne, let these folks know what's up, baby. I'm ready for this.
Chill, because next week you gonna have the highlights from Atlanta, so and I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about.
It's always with us, that's why we on this platform. It's always something for us to talk about. So,
first highlight of the week, I went to see my nephew and my sisters,
baby
Jamie in Houston. That was a great trip. And some of the folks that friend finna go see, I got to see while they was in Houston. And I got to kick it with the big cousins while I was in Houston. That was fun. Like, they got me out of, like, of course I enjoyed being with my family, but everybody was kind of going their own way that day. So I went and hung out with them, and it was fun. And my nephew is just freaking adorable piece of chocolate, and I just hate that I live for her. Yes. But
congratulations to Jade once again.
Yes, congratulations, Jade. She's doing a good job for sure. I couldn't imagine. So
right.
Man.
Until then,
because
these aunties gonna keep auntie.
No facts. And then,
friend another day.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited, y'all, because I don't think she understands. I'm so excited because, like, for one, like I told you, like, you deserved it. Like, I just feel like you are so deserving of everything that you got. I'm just gonna give you your flowers right quick. I just don't think you understand how deserving you were of everything that was catered to you yesterday. Like, lo and behold, if nobody else would have done it, I definitely know I would have done it. But you know, my circumstances, like having to work. Yeah. So we already be saying, as far as friends, we set the bar so high. And
thanks.
To think that somebody almost out there trying to outdo me.
Yeah. He about to do shit, didn't he?
And you know what? It was your year. Last year, you catered to us.
Yeah.
This year, somebody got to cater to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so nice.
So yeah, I just want you to know everything that came to you yesterday, it was meant to happen that way. You deserved it. Well, glad you got to embrace it.
I tried, y'all.
I definitely lived through you yesterday. Yesterday being Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So yeah. But okay, I just had to.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna be blushing. I'm already white. I love you too. So somebody hit me up. I say hit me up. We was talking, and basically they told me to not make no plans because I already had them. And I was like, well, okay. So here comes the week, and all I was told was to get dressed. Well, y'all, he put a lot of work into it. I got coupons for like mani pedi, lunch, free meals. What else was in there? It was like 10 coupons, y'all, that I just get to use whenever. And wait, let me just back up though. The mother freaking Chiefs won the Super Bowl, so that was
right. They could have been both.
That was the highlight.
Yeah. That's
then
13, y'all.
Then
I went fishing a long time ago with Patriots.
And then this day came. So back to this day. So this person already owed me a Chiefs jersey. Thank you ahead of time. I appreciate you. And so then Valentine's Day came or whatever. Well, yeah, when I got off work, I had a big bear, and I love stuffed animals. Like, I got a few on my bed now. But I had a big rhinoceros and some flowers and my favorite candy. And then I was told to go home and get dressed. Got dressed, and then it was like, okay, I'm gonna let you know where to meet me. Mind you, before y'all get started, it was needed for me to drive to this place.
Don't worry about it. Just know she got there.
It was like, it was needed. Just know that. But, so, got there, y'all. I got there and I left the hills.
Dang.
I left the hills.
All the way to the restaurant, dressed up, everything. I ain't even got her shoes on. Little moccasins. Lucky my pants was a little long. You seen them, but just stop being nosy. And luckily, who it was, like, this wasn't the first date. So it was like, all right, he understand. Because I was like, man, I'm finna cry. He was like, well, come cry in the restaurant. Yeah. Like, bring your ass. He already waited 15 minutes for me. So I was right.
So yeah, I get in the restaurant and there's more flowers waiting on me at the table along with him. And the dinner was amazing. Like, conversations was held, and it's just nice when you ain't gotta have like your phones. You ain't gotta be on the phone. Like, you can just hold a conversation. Yeah. So that was just nice. Like, yeah, like we ain't had to be on our phones. The only time we got on our phones was to like show each other something that we was talking about. Mm-hmm. But we didn't really need our phones. We ate, and y'all, he was like, well, we ain't got to drink here because I got something that was playing at the house. So I'm like, okay. Y'all, we get back to his house, and he done set up like a sipping pan at his house. And I ain't gonna lie, I almost melted. Like, I definitely melted on the inside. Yeah. I don't know if he saw it, but I definitely melted because, yeah, like, well, first of all, like, painting, coloring, like, that's my coping mechanism most times. So if I'm too overwhelmed or if I just want to chill and relax, like, that's what I do. But he didn't even know that yet. And so he just was thinking of something like romantic to end the night, sip a little wine, paint, talk, listen to music, vibe. Like, yeah. That one, that topped it off. Like, you always surprised me with everything else. It's definitely the little things, like how much thought you put into it.
Every little piece of the day. Like,
to make it. Yeah. And he just was like, you know, like, I see how good a friend you are and like how good of a person you are and how much you give to everybody else. Like, I just wanted you to get it back.
You definitely got it back.
Yes.
So I told y'all it was well deserved. I'm so glad you had a good time. It was and I'm still geeked. As you should be.
So, my DMs is closed.
My DM is closing.
Please leave me alone if you ain't trying to come back there.
My DM? Wide is all outside, babe. I'm trying to get in it. No, I'm just playing, y'all.
It's closed.
It's definitely under construction. Seriously, though.
Yeah, for real.
Like, it's just too much going on. Auntie trying to get some things, get her ducks in a row. He ain't made it in on this roster this season.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, he really set the bar high.
Yeah.
He made my expectations. He made me realize, like, yeah. Like Frank said, like, yeah, you deserve that hand. Why the fuck was you accepting anything less than?
Yeah.
You pour more into niggas that, yeah. I ain't even gonna get it.
So because you know how we get, honey. Trigger real quick. So we're gonna get into, I'm gonna do a few little mind blowing facts.
Okay.
And then we're gonna switch it up for y'all a little bit this episode because we really couldn't think about what we want to rant to y'all about or just vent to y'all about
today.
Yeah, on this episode. So let me spit some of these mind blowing facts. I think these gonna be some good ones. So the first one is the word slut was originally used to describe women who didn't keep their room clean.
For real? So what does slut mean? What's the definition of slut?
Like, you know, people like nowadays use
No,
like, if
like
you a
on
slut,
Google.
like you, I don't know, you can ask Siri or whatever, but.
Cause that's, wow. Cause maybe we've been using it wrong.
Yeah.
It only say a woman who has many casual sexual partners.
Yeah, that's
so who made that up?
I don't know. I'm gonna start researching.
But
you know, this just off a little TikTok page I follow.
Yeah.
Just something to think about.
Okay.
The next one says, music has the ability to repair brain damage as well as returning lost memories.
I've heard that before.
I think that's, yeah.
Cause I think sometimes like when people lose their memory, like say they had an accident or something, like if they hear a song, it'll like bring back
memories. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It says you can smell your own lungs. Your brain just filters it out. Wow. I thought that was so interesting.
I can smell my own lungs.
Like that means you can kind of like smell your insides.
I'm glad my brain filters it
out. Yeah, now that you think about it, huh? That's probably weird. Your organs, like
what does my lungs smell like?
I didn't even know they have a smell.
It's air, oxygen.
No, but just think about it. They feel
the
like
other shit, carbon,
other little chemicals,
well,
and
we
like
can't smell carbon dioxide. We got a little CO2. They're regulate. So.
The last one say, alligators don't age biologically. They don't die from old age. They die from starvation or disease.
Shit, I ain't know them motherfuckers die.
Yeah, I think everything die.
Yeah, but I'm like,
I just would have
they
never
ain't
thought.
never going away.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be some alligators
around, right.
extinct.
I wonder what are they going to extinct? I wonder what's the most current animal that's going to extinct.
What do you see? Maybe like tigers or something.
Tigers been going extinct for a long time. They probably still is.
Elephants?
Most. You think so? Elephant? Probably
They
so.
probably been going extinct too, hell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The most current animal going extinct. Top 10 of the world's most endangered animals. Yep. Tiger, rhino, gorilla, leopards. Yeah, everything seems about the same. Rhinos, leopards, gorillas.
Same thing as going extinct.
Yeah. It say what is the number one animal going extinct? It's the rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that was updated January 2nd of last month.
Damn.
2023, the rhinos. Getting them rhinos up out of here. Because, yeah, they probably getting them horns off of them. I seen something, they was using, like, the horns on them for, like, being used for some type of, like, some little, it ain't even a string, but it was some type of, like, instrument thing. I seen music or something that, like, what you call the people that kill the animals? Poachers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That be killing animals. They was trying to use them for like musical instruments. I thought that was so safe.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, y'all, do my mom doing facts for this week. Hope y'all liked the little song, gave y'all a little something to think about.
Man, if y'all come across something, like,
drop them below. Drop them below. Because I'll be interested in all that little stuff. Yeah.
Friend, that little animal page you sent me about the teeth.
Yes.
I followed them. And
now some of them I couldn't watch now because some of them
the one where they
too,
no, I didn't show you the fish, or did you send me the fish? No, girl, I came across a fish TikTok and they scared the fish. Friend, they gutted the fish and pulled the baby shark out of the fish stomach.
I didn't see that one.
It was kind of gross. I had to ask.
That veterinarian page I sent you.
Do
like,
you have a weak stomach? And he was like, no. And I was like, watch this. And him and his roommate was so into it.
Girl, I was watching the ones where either they be cleaning off the dog teeth or they was pulling stuff out of their mouth like stuffed animals in them socks and stuff.
I think you seen me the one with the brown little toy.
It don't look like that was what that was gonna be. I thought that was just an old dirty sock.
Me too.
Baby, that's a whole stuffed animal without the stuffing in it. I like broke down the stuffing that was like.
Yeah, he probably pooped it out. I feel like that's the.
But yes, I thought that page was so interesting. I said I know friend don't love this.
Yeah, I would definitely follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So for those who like be on our live and stuff, we have pulled these cards on live before. We've played it with our friends before, but it's called Let's Get Deep, and we're just gonna pull a few and just talk a little bit. And like these, some of these,
what it look like.
Yeah, some of the cards are for well, most of the deck is for couples,
yeah.
They can relate to friends too. But I told a friend a while ago, like, they have some for friends, so if I can find them, I'm gonna get some specifically for friends.
For friends, yeah.
So let's get it.
Are we just gonna go on a roll? Because they have 3 sections. It's icebreaker, deep, and deeper. And this is what we told y'all. We really couldn't think of a topic for this episode, so we just gonna pull some of these and see where they take us.
Yeah.
Start with icebreaker, so you want to just go and get deep?
Just go and
get deep.
Yeah, go and dive in.
Okay, babe.
Feel like we don't need no icebreakers in this.
This one says, "What's the most romantic song you know?"
Romantic?
Yeah. I guess I can name some of my like favorite like R&B love songs, but would that be considered the same as like romantic? Because
I guess romantic songs.
Like I will say
I feel like Music Soul Child always.
Anything by him, yeah. Yeah, that's a good, yeah. He is a good little vibe. Yeah. I would have to say, what is it called? Nothing in This World by Avon and Kiki Wyatt.
Yes.
Friend, I be singing my heart out to that. Like, that song has me in a chokehold right now. Like, yes. Avon, period. Like, I love Avon. Like, yeah. Avon, have y'all see it. And Do For Love by Snow Allegra. If you've never heard
that
it,
one, yeah.
it's such a like smooth, like
her voice is
vibe
definitely
song.
like
Yes.
a vibe.
So those are the 2 I thought about off the top of my head. I would say.
What else make like love?
Like good, like romantic love songs. I'm definitely thinking about what's probably in my list. Like in my like recently played or like R&B music I was listening to. Yeah. And we know it's a lot that y'all probably thinking of like off the top of y'all heads, but when I hear the word romantic,
I'm about to say y'all can drop y'all favorite romantic song too.
When I hear romantic,
y'all gonna play while the candles lit and the roses on the bed and stuff. That's a good one because it's Love Month. That was good.
Tank, ooh, yeah. Anything with Tank, like I love Tank.
I would say like I don't know how much it's love, but I feel like John Legend got that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
John Legend, shit. Alicia Keys.
He has a song called "Friend." If you've never heard it, but it makes me cry. But it's such a good love song. It's called "You and I," or nobody in the world but you and I, or something like that. That's a
who else? Somebody else got a song like that. But yeah, it's a lot of good.
Yeah. Okay. Want to go deep again?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like there's more of a couple one. Let's skip that one. Okay. This one says, "What is your favorite hobby and how did you get into it?"
My favorite hobby? I'm gonna let you go because
You don't think you have a favorite hobby?
I feel like my favorite hobby now might be just like coloring or painting, like on some cool stuff, or just being outside, like going to walk my dog. But it's cold right now, so I can't really do that. But hobby, hanging out, like doing this right here.
I was just about to say, I was gonna say like YouTube, like watching
YouTube
podcasts, like watching YouTube.
That's definitely
Or I don't know if you consider it a hobby, like wigs. I like my wigs, like playing in my wigs, keeping my wigs up to par. Okay, but I would have to say those are pretty much all my Like just really like hobbies. I was gonna say doing nails, but I don't really. I guess that can be considered a hobby. Yeah, doing nails, doing my nails, doing my toes. Yeah. Okay. I'll pull another D.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. It says, "What's the worst experience you've had while traveling?"
Zoom in on this face right here. Yeah.
What you finna say?
Hold on, let me fix my face again.
I'm trying to see if I can just have like a bad
traveling
experience.
I missed my flight.
I can name one. Oh yes, Pennsylvania. Ooh, yes.
Let me tell y'all. For one, let me just tell you the whole experience. So boom, got this trip planned. Got this trip planned to go to Vegas, celebrate multiple birthdays, see my godmama and all them. And friend, father passes away. The day before I was supposed to go. 2 days before? 2 days before. He passed on the 12th, right? And I was supposed to go on the 14th.
Yes.
So,
2 days after, before Mama's birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to go on the 14th. Friend, dad passed. I had a whole meltdown about whether staying here or still going on the trip because I was by his side through everything. So that was the whole thing. But I ended up going like the day after I was supposed to leave. Mind you, I was already supposed to drive to Dallas.
She came to my hometown to be with me for a little minute before
I left.
Decided to go to Vegas.
So I drove to Dallas, get on the flight, I get there, cool. Y'all, had a good time with my family. It's time to come back home. Frontier.
Count y'all days. No, we doing count days.
Never mind. It ain't even the flight. It's the girl that was at the gate.
Yeah,
but anyway, moral of the story, I missed my flight in Vegas. They tell me Vegas only fly out to Dallas once a day, and that's at 7 p.m. Mind you, I still have to fly from Vegas, get to Dallas, and drive 4.5 hours home.
Back to Arkansas. Yeah, that's
so I'm mad because I was supposed to get there at a decent time to get some decent rest and go home and be straight and be able to go back to work like a day later. No! So, I missed my flight. Come to find out, they found the flight, but I had to leave Vegas, go to Philly, and then come to Dallas. The flight left at 11. I got to Dallas.
Like, that's stupid. They sent you from way over here in Vegas all the way over there to Philly and then down.
So the time zones all messed up.
Right.
So I leave from Vegas at 11.
11 a.m. or p.m.?
p.m.
Okay.
I get to Philly at like 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
I wake up and mad enough because I didn't sleep good. Negative. Just stressed out, couldn't sleep, couldn't get comfortable. I was like, man.
Total pause.
So then I think I leave Philly at like 9. I'm stuck in Philly. The airport is dirty.
Disgusting.
Nothing's open. I'm hungry.
Ready.
So then, finally get on the flight. Rate the airport?
Yeah.
0 out of 10, don't recommend.
0 out of 10, get out.
Like, it was so dirty. Like, where is your staff? Like, I wouldn't even piss in them bathrooms. That whole experience was just terrible. But anyway, leave Philly. I get back to Dallas. My cousin was so amazing. She fed me. They was like, if you need a nap, I was able to take a shower, everything. By the time I'm leaving Dallas, my oil light come on. So then I go get an oil change. It ain't nothing major. It's cool. I need an oil change. I done travel. Cool.
Right.
So I'm headed back home. Y'all, I'm about 2 hours from home. I catch a flat. A flat tire. It's 9 p.m. I'm in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. I don't know nobody out there with a flat.
I can't get jiggy with this shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Like I don't know how I didn't cry. I was so mad. I was so mad. Like,
survivor.
that is more of the story.
Terrible
So my
experience
friend came through. Her aunt lived there. Luckily, gave me a spare. I made it back to Little Rock. My daddy didn't have to come get me, cause I was gonna have to wait 3 hours for my daddy to get to me. He didn't have to do that. I made it home at 12 a.m. and I had to be at work at 3 p.m. the next day. Moral of the story: the traveling was terrible.
Well,
And I'm going on record to say that was the worst traveling experience of my life.
yeah. Protein. You did good. I'm not. I telling that mine ain't even worse no more.
That goes to show somebody always got it worse.
Worse than you do. Thanks. Okay, I think this is gonna be the 5th deep.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go deeper.
Okay.
Yeah, because one of my had skipped.
Okay.
It says, what do you imagine being retired from work will be like? I know. Because in my mind, Auntie plan on retiring early, so I'm still going to have time to live. I'm still going to have time to do the things I want to do.
Right.
Retiring for me is going to be a ball, do you? Especially if I retire and don't mean to have no kids.
Is it technically retiring if it's your own company?
Yeah, that could be
You can
considered.
retire.
You can retire from your own company. This is like if the
Passing
owner,
the torch.
if the Nike, like the owner of Nike, if he retire,
He probably already retired.
right? So.
What it would look like?
Flight after flight.
I ain't gonna lie.
Flight after flight.
I would say I'm traveling with you, but I plan on being travel by then.
Yeah.
I'm 23, like I've been traveled everywhere, so it'll just be finding somewhere I want to be stuck at. Like it might be a country I want to live in, or just a broad trip or something that I just want to take for a couple months.
Okay, well let me ask you this: what age do you feel like you plan on retiring by? Like, what age do you feel like, okay, Destiny is hanging this up. Like, I'm done working.
I'm not gonna put an age on it, but I feel like I wanna be done when my kids graduate high school.
You want to be retired by the time your kids graduate high school?
Mm-hmm.
So
I know I'm gonna have them late.
Once your kids graduate high school, you retire.
Yeah, I'm hanging it up. Cause I don't have somebody to pass all that down to.
Yeah.
But maybe a few years later.
What if they just go to college?
That's what I'm saying. It just depends.
Yeah.
But I definitely plan on like being just chilling by the time my kids are out of my house.
Yeah.
I don't have no more kids to raise. I'm chilling.
That's good. I can see that.
Yeah.
That's good.
I ain't got raise no kids. I ain't got work no job. No business.
You showing your man?
And my dog.
Dogs. It is.
I'm definitely gonna have dogs.
It is. Yeah. That's why I said dogs. It is.
Yes.
I was about to say, retiring for me looks like living. Like actually, like just like living effortlessly.
I like how you said, what you mean?
Yeah. Effortlessly. Because I know you want a family, so that's why I said it. Probably like what you said. If I do have any kids, I'm gonna give myself until at least they get into college.
Yeah.
And then I'll be done. Cause in my mind, you're gonna already be set for college. Facts. If they even have to go. Like you said, I'm heavy on the passing the torches down. Like,
yeah.
And after I pass it down, if that's not what you want to do, spend it and make it your own. Yeah. Spend it and do what you please.
Yeah. The plan is not to make my.
If you want to sell whatever it is, make some profit off of it, then do that.
But I think that's
it'll be out of my hands by then, so I don't want to be. I don't want to dictate what my kids do with their future, because I've done what I wanted to do with it. Now, I'm passing it on to you. I can't be an Indian giver and then be steady sticking my hand and my nose into the business of what you have going on. So
I feel like that's why part of me just want to have a account or something for my kids. So whenever you do get to that point, I could just give you something to invest, into whatever you want, because you might not be into this.
You can set up an account to where once they hit an age or
it's
something.
It's like a CD or something. You can make a CD too.
Yeah.
But it's definitely some ways. But I think that I would be more focused on doing that than you know how people set up college funds. I don't really know if it's you can only use it for college, but I definitely would be focused more on an investment, something they can use that on. Because I just know that's gonna be way more important when we have kids.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, we probably ain't even gonna be going anywhere. Gonna be going to college unless they just
2-3 trainings and you certified and you got this, and as long as you're vaccinated, you don't graduate by that point.
Please don't.
Everybody's vaccinated. Cool, you are a pass.
They gonna need people for regular jobs so bad. They ain't all them requirements out of them.
Yeah.
Them folks high as hell giving medicine.
We get deeper now. We're gonna get deeper. This says, what is something that you don't think should ever be joked about? What is something that you don't think should ever be joked about? Stuff people make jokes about of now, everyday basis. They we make jokes. Yeah, that's not cool.
Somebody's growing up, or even they
what?
Nigga, your mom probably you know how people just so quick to make fun of anything when you was a kid, you didn't have this, or when we was in school, now we used to be boy, why you got the you don't even know my story.
Yeah, okay.
That's the boy at work stole them cookies and he raided our potluck or whatever and got cookies and soda and everything. And they just was how old are you? How old are you? I was he probably don't eat. We don't know his situation.
Yeah.
He working, but his checks might be going to something totally different.
So where he needs to survive.
Yeah, I think we just be so too judgmental on that. On what we see, judging book by its cover, I think we should just be a little bit more considerate or slow to speak.
Yeah,
let him have it. If he going at it like that, you had the $7 pay for one case, so it'll be alright. You help somebody with that $7.
Something I would say it would be this was one of the first things that came to mind is for men, when they be yo, you used to get touched on when you was little, you got touched on. Anything like that. So for women too, young girls and their fathers and stepdaddies or whatever used to,
I ain't gonna lie, that little comment didn't make me mad. Talking about you need your daddy.
What?
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, that triggered me
what?
Triggered me I was
right.
Don't show out.
But stuff like that, I don't be really liking that. Or we do so quick to assume that nigga got on there you must got touched on when you was little.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Or just certain stuff that they target toward men to where they say it's you don't know.
Because you don't even know what he been through.
What he done been through, to why he like that, take the time out to really see why he acting like that, why he walking like that, why he talking like that,
I agree.
Why he always carrying that?
And I think
why he always gotta hold something or have some on his back or carry something around to feel protected type shit. You don't know what he done been through to where he always feel he gotta have it on or anything. I
I definitely think
always
for
wearing
men,
big clothes, like, or stuff like that, you know?
for
Like,
men, I think like boys, like I think it's just a lot of stuff that, girl, cause my daddy was telling me about some little boy that was getting beat up on, and all the black boys just watching this white boy beat up on this black boy, and like he just a quiet, cool dude. Like, why are you getting picked on because you was just quiet?
yeah.
But like, it's just little stuff. Like, this world just to be so cruel and quick to judge. Like, but I feel like boys. I say that to say I feel like young boys, like, they get it the worst because you can't do nothing right. Like, you know how men feel now? They can't do nothing right. Feel like it was like that when they was boys.
Yeah. You saying it started as boys, yeah.
Yeah. Also race. Like, watch your mouth. That's all.
Watch it, bud.
Watch your mouth.
Okay. This one says, what is one of your current most major concerns, or what are you most worried about at the moment? So what is one of your most major concerns or something you're most worried about at the moment?
That card say deeper, don't it?
Yes. Yes.
I
was gonna pull one more after this. Yeah.
But I think something I'm worried about is I just say my godmama's health.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a big one for you.
Yeah. That's what I was like, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say my godmama's health. Because I know it's God's timing, but she just been sick a lot lately. Mm-hmm. So I ain't ready. I'm definitely not. Well, we'll talk about grief and all that another day, but yeah, I say
that. One of my most current, like, major concerns, and one of the things I'm most worried about is, like, I'm gonna be real, like, when to quit my job.
Yeah.
Because
I've been praying about it.
I have, like, when I talk, like, I try to talk to God like he's just a regular person. Yeah. You know? And I also try not to dwell on it for too long. Yeah. Because, like they say, like, if you're going to pray about it, don't worry. If you're going to worry, then ain't no need of praying. So,
right.
Yeah. But, yeah, just really when it's going to come. Because I know I'm ready for it to come to an end. It's just, I'm just waiting on that green light. And some days, just getting through some of the days at work be like, okay, if I made it through this, I can do one more week. You can do one more that, Trinita. Like, you done been through worse or so. But it's like, you know what I'm on and what I'm trying to do, so.
Right. But what do you feel like it's going to take?
Honestly, I don't know, because I think the stuff that I've been through so far should have been enough for me to.
Right. So do you think you're holding you back? Like, he done gave you the signs already? And
I'm just scared.
And
you know, another thing, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm so my mama. Like, I just know, like,
if you quit your job, she gonna have something to say.
It's gonna, and I don't know if I'm just ready to even just take on it. It's gonna be like a whole. Everything because you got this, like.
Yeah.
You can just go out and do this. What you gonna do now? What you gonna be doing every day now that you ain't doing this?
Clients.
So. Just there, like,
and it might be slow motion at first, but
just hearing that outside, like, you know, and
they go back to.
Yeah, we talked about it before, so just there. I just know,
but
that's she's not gonna understand, like,
that's normal
really why I did it, and it's like I know why I'm doing it, you know.
So. But look, your dreams and your goals, everybody ain't gonna understand, and if it makes sense to them, it's something you ain't doing right.
Yeah.
I watched a video or something, like, if it makes sense to everybody, then it probably ain't it.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes that's what we gotta think about it, like. But you gonna,
We gonna end on this one.
Okay.
It says, what was the last fear you overcame? How did you do it? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Cause I've always said like my fear was losing my daddy.
Yeah.
Like friends used to always say like, losing mama, like I'm gonna have to be there for Dontrell, like when it comes to losing mama. But when it came to daddy, like they're gonna have to just it's gonna take me down through that. Like I know they're gonna have to carry me out of wherever when that happens. And
now you didn't live it.
Now I've gone through it, and it's like a part of me on some, dang, it really wasn't that bad. But then another part of me is like, bitch, this is just the beginning. Yeah. Because I'm only 24, and to think like,
shit,
some people that I know some people that lost their parents like 10, 15, 16, 20. Yeah. Like back in the day, and there wasn't a lot really going on. And it's like when you in your own shoes and you going through what you're going through in this moment, it's like, I'm only 24. I can't fathom like really how far ahead I still have to live, and to think like that shit scares me, to think like I have to live like probably like a whole another decade or 2 decades, 3 more decades without my daddy. Yeah. Like you say, so many unanswered questions, so much stuff I'm gonna come across to where like it's like, dang dude, like why you still here to help me get through this shit? So that was one of my biggest fears, and it says how did you like that you done overcame, or how did you do it? I don't think I've overcame it. I don't think I'll ever overcome that. But
I think you'll just know how to master the feelings. Like not just mask them, but I'm saying master them. Like when they come, you know how to still push through and still be like, this is what my daddy would have wanted, or you know, like
I would say
you'll just know how to cope better. Yeah. I say that. I don't feel like grief ever goes away. I feel like you just learn how to cope better. I feel like you learn better ways to get through and push through.
Some people say like their fear be like being broke, getting sick, losing their mama.
My fear, but a fear I've overcame.
Yeah, and how did you overcome it? It says, what was the last fear you overcame?
I think it's my fear of failure. I avoided a lot of stuff for a lot of years, a lot of times. Like, just because what if it don't work? But I feel like now, I don't think I've overcame it yet. Like, this is step one. Like, I never really feared that it wouldn't work, but I just feared, like, all the shit that came with it.
As far as what you were referring to?
Like our podcast.
Oh, the podcast. Okay.
Like everything that just went into it, and how would I manage how would we manage putting it together and making it different than everybody? You know, I'm an overthinker, so it's just everything. But my fear of failure too, like now I just don't care. I'm finna try everything. Like, so I won't say I just overcame it, but I was scared to do anything that I felt like I was good at, or I was gonna be good at. So now I'm just like, okay, knocking one thing off at a time.
So the most recent thing, what did you say it was? The most recent thing that you feared
was failure, and I'm overcoming it as we speak.
Gotcha. That's a good one.
And it was the self-discovery journal that definitely
helped with it.
Yeah. If y'all don't got one, y'all need to get one. Self-discovery journal. It's 52 weeks.
Where did you find it?
I think Amazon.
Okay, great.
I think so.
You know what? It don't even matter, because we ain't doing no free promo around here.
No, but
not just yet. So yeah.
But yeah.
Them didn't take long. It don't take long to get deep. Or deeper. It didn't take long at all, boy.
Yeah.
But we really hope y'all enjoyed this one. Let us know what y'all think about these cards. If y'all think we should pull these a little more often, because hey, like
they get you to talking.
Yeah, they speak for themselves for sure. Like, if you want to get deep, then if you want to get deeper, pick up on cards. They're gonna show you how to get there.
Man, yeah, they gonna make it. They gonna make it have some uncomfortable conversations
for sure.
Cause remember we played with our own boys and yeah, it was some stuff that was like
off that chest, yeah.
So,
Thanks.
but it's the duo.
D to the U to the O, signing out, signing out. D to the U to the O, signing out, signing out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the duo.
You heard it.
I'm Trinity Roche.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
We'll catch y'all in the next episode.